at 9.
Ghetto News at 9.
Ghetto News at 9.
Ghetto News at 9.
Ghetto News at 9.
Reporting live from the ghetto. This is your Ghetto News at 9. Hood news from the block. Anchorman Nathan Littleton. And the Ghetto Forecast with Irony Rowe.
Good evening. I'm Nathan Littleton, and this is your local Ghetto News. Handy Week was just that. Week. I didn't get any other footage of the events that happened for Handy Week because I don't feel like the musician is getting his proper recognition for the great achievements that he made for Afro-Americans in creating a jazz blues sound with horned instruments. Tory Bailey and others who are in charge of the festivals for the week-long events cater to musicians who not only had a clue of who W.C. Handy was, they never played any other music that W.C. Handy wrote. The Ghetto News at 9 was fortunate to talk to the granddaughter of the late great musician who claims that the city of Florence doesn't give them one thin dime of the money collected by Tory Bailey for using her grandfather's name for the so-called celebration. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9. DUI charges could be dropped against a section's football coach. Coach Joey Kirby was ordered to complete the court referral program and to have a device planted in his vehicle for 6 months as part of a plea agreement for driving under the influence. Troopers clocked Kirby doing 91 in a 55 while swerving. All of his charges, including possession of alcohol, open container, and reckless driving, were all dismissed. Is this fair? Fuck no. Especially for Section Mayor Ron Fawcett, who was just found guilty of DUI by a municipal court judge just the other day. I'm sure Fawcett, like Kirby, only got a slap on the wrist for committing a crime that you and I would wind up in prison for. Drunk drivers cause 85% of the fatalities on our roadways, and the punishment should be just as severe no matter what office or position that violators hold. Our next story is rather heart-touching, and the images that we're about to display are very graphic. Parental discretion is strongly advised, and anyone who is sympathetic, please don't watch. A Central County man was arrested by Lauderdale County deputies after authorities were notified of negligence of several dozen horses. Horace Merle White Sr. was charged with 32 counts of cruelty to animals. His bond was set for $32,000. Authorities said many of the horses were in various stages of malnutrition, while the remains of others were scattered about the woodlines of the property. Officials said the pasture was also used as a junkyard, and the animal's water source was contaminated and covered with green algae. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9.
And now the Ghetto Forecast with Irony Rowe.
What's up? This Tyrone wrong with the day Ghetto Forecast. Man, the day is hot than a motherfucker. It's like 85 degrees when it feel like 108. I'm just saying, man, it's so motherfucking hot.
How hot is it?
I saw Satan on Mobile Street wearing some color fucking shorts and a halter top sucking on a popsicle. Huh? I'm sorry, that wasn't Satan, y'all. That was Maurice English. It's so motherfucking hot, though.
How hot is it?
Crackheads on the block that stole all the church fans, fanning niggas for a hit. It's so hot.
How hot is it?
Niggas gotta come up with a new name for seeing a whole lot of police. It's so motherfucking hot.
How hot is it?
Motherfucker riding around this motherfucker with no AC, just kick the whole front and back window out the whole damn car. Bottom line, it's hotter than a motherfucker today. Now I'm out this bitch. Tyrone and round. Hey!
A candlelight visual was held yesterday in honor of the late Lulu Addison. Vicky Kirkman spoke, and so did some of the officials at Wilson Park. Candles were lit and balloons were set free to mourn the loss of our beloved friend.
Remembering that life is good, and we celebrate life and all that we do, and so we take this time to stop and remember her in the life that she lived and how she touched our lives and how she made us smile. You know, there are times I think about her now, some of the crazy things that me and her did, and I have to laugh. And I can't share none of that with y'all because we were crazy sometimes. But I loved her as my sister.
This is a public service announcement from King Boss Entertainment. It's about cheating. Whenever you're out of town with your homeboys, and y'all got a fine girl in the club and she walking up on you real thirsty, rubbing that ass up against you, don't mess with that girl. Be faithful to your woman. Go to your hotel room, shut the door, lock it, cut the lights off, lay back on your bed, pull your dick out in it. Beat that dick. Beat that jack.
Take that dick.
Beat that jack.
Beat that dick.
Boss Entertainment, man.
The Ghetto News proudly presents the raffle giveaway at 1998 BMW. Raffle tickets only start at $10. Buy as many as you can. It's going to increase your chance of winning this 1998 BMW. Get in touch with me in my inbox or call 251-295-3178. That's 251-295-3178. Ask for Nate and get your tickets today.
Maurice was the talk of the town a few months ago when Denise Bookie Jones said that she caught him with her 9-inch dildo plugging his blowhole. Maurice's wife Darcelle had been taking lots of ridicule from people who know him and know his asshole fetish. I'm Nathan Littleton reporting for the Ghetto News at 9.
Casino.